What is mass psychosis? People lose contact with reality when they experience psychosis. Mass formation psychosis occurs when large parts of a society focus their attention on a leader or series of events, while a small portion of the population focuses their attention on a single issue or point. It is possible to hypnotize followers and lead them anywhere you want, regardless of any data. The key feature of this phenomenon is that they will only follow the leaders they identify as capable of solving the problem. Anyone who challenges the leader's narrative is disregarded and attacked. For a mass formation to occur, there are 4 components that must be present: a lack of social bonds, decoupling of societal relationships, a lack of sense-making, things do not make sense, and free-floating anxiety. A general feeling of unease that isn't tied to any specific object or situation is called free-floating anxiety. People who become involved in strategies to manage anxiety often form new social bonds. They move from an extremely negative mental state and isolation to the exact opposite of the high level of connectedness. Mass hysteria, aka hysterical contagion, or more generally psychogenic epidemic, is the phenomenon of multiple people experiencing some of the same symptoms of hysteria. Hysteria is the designation for a malady in which sufferers may present an extraordinary and shifting range of physical symptoms. It is also a colloquial label for mass delusions, where large groups of people all claim to have seen impossible events, such as floating saints or the like. Strictly speaking, mass hysteria consists of a large number of people being influenced by a feeling of panic to the point that they begin to experience physical symptoms. These symptoms often mimic the well-documented state of hysteria, but are characterized by their rapid remission and frequent dependence on immersion in the atmosphere of panic. Mass hysteria occurs most often among the youth, especially pre-adolescents and adolescents. Mass delusions. While more properly classified as something quite different from mass hysteria, that label is often used to refer to what are actually mass delusions, or collective delusions. On rare occasions, and often in a manner inspired by religious belief or common myths such as UFOs, large groups of people will all witness events that probably did not occur. Witnesses and their believers will often accuse godless skeptics of using the mass delusion explanation to conveniently ignore evidence that they find inconvenient, but the prevalence of mass delusions in so many places and on so many contradictory topics makes it hard to work out exactly whose mass hallucination was accurate. In sociology and psychology, mass hysteria is a phenomenon that transmits collective illusions of threats, whether real or imaginary, through a population and society as a result of rumors and fear. In medicine, the term is used to describe the spontaneous manifestation, or production of chemicals in the body, of the same or similar hysterical physical symptoms by more than one person. A common type of mass hysteria occurs when a group of people believes that it is suffering from a similar disease or ailment, sometimes referred to as mass sociogenic illness or epidemic hysteria. See the link in the description for a list of cases throughout history.